The Walleye hung 4 on the Cyclones last night. That bodes well for tonight's teddy bear toss, right? Guy on the right is dressed like the Grinch. Mark Sinclair acts like him. John Albert turned away by a sprawling Sinclair. His heart's an empty hole. And there's no hole to be found in the first period or most of the second. Mark, you're ruining Christmas. 38 minutes in, Gordy Meyer finally fling the teddies. The Toledo native saves the day for the girls and boys who love the Walleye. And so does John Letherman. Sinclair makes 40 saves. Letherman goes 3 for 3 for Toledo in the shootout. Fish win a nail biter. Dan Watson will take him any way he can get him.
You know, we didn't get that next goal, and that's what it was about. Obviously, we scored late in there than the second. If we could have got one a little bit earlier, I liked our game. The third period, they were on their toes. We were back on our heels, and they were getting pucks to the net and everything that they do, jamming away. And obviously, Vive scores one for them. And you know, again, that shootout, those points they're valuable, very valuable. So it's nice to get a win here.
Matt Melzak and Claire Dow, always valuable in the booth.
All right, thanks. Back out here at the Huntington Center. What a game tonight. A very interesting one. Toledo played really well for 2 periods tonight. They tried to hold on in the third. It didn't work out that way, but they get the win. That's the key point.
Fans got their money's worth. We had not only overtime, we had a teddy bear toss, but a shootout. And my, oh my, was it impressive for both goaltenders throughout the entire night. You mentioned it, Toledo with opportunity on opportunity, and it wasn't like they weren't good chances. It was just Cincinnati in goal was Sinclair was unstoppable for a beat.
Yeah, he was. He was terrific tonight. I mean, you look at it through regulation and overtime. He ends up with 40 saves in the game tonight. However, Toledo got that extra one when it came to the shootout. They got one past him from Brandon Hawkins, and that was all they needed to come away with the win. On the other side, John Letherman, he didn't have to do a lot the first 2 periods, but he played phenomenal in the third in OT.
Yeah, seemed like a quiet night for him, just facing, 8 shots in the first period, 4 in the second. But my, oh my, did the Cyclones bring it in the third and in overtime. And really, he was kind of the guy that takes the whole team to win it, but really came down to him for that shootout, and 3 for 3 stops for Letherman.
That puts Toledo in the win column. Back-to-back home wins and back-to-back wins home and away after beating Cincinnati last night. 2 impressive wins right in a row for the Toledo Walleye. We'll see if they can make it 3 for 3 when they're on the road tomorrow afternoon in Wheeling, West Virginia. That's a story from here at the Huntington Center. Let's go back to you in the studio.